Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the next explanation. This explanation is about the tree diagram and the network, which are also a part of chapter 9. If you look at this is a menu from Johnny's Hamburgers, and you can see what you can choose. If you want to eat there, you can choose for starters, a main course, and dessert. You can choose for soup of the day, green salad, and mini hamburger. You can choose for the famous hamburger or nothing, because they only serve the famous hamburger. And here you have apple pie, ice cream, and the frozen hamburger. So what I'm interested in is I want to know how many combinations are possible. And by that I mean, well, you can choose soup of the day, and then famous hamburger, and then apple pie. Well, that's one combination. But you can also choose green salad, and nothing, and apple pie. Or mini hamburger, famous hamburger, and then ice cream. So there are different combinations, and I want to know how many of them there are. So what you can use is the tree diagram, which is horrible, or you can choose the network, which is much better. So first I'll do the tree diagram, because that's in your book and you have to learn it, but it's horrible. So you're gonna start here. Here you are. So you're gonna choose for soup of the day, green salad, or mini hamburger, because you start with the starters. So let's say you choose soup of the day. Well, that's this line here represents the soup of the day possibility. Then this line here represents the green salad possibility, and this line here represents the mini hamburger. So there are three things you can choose. You can choose soup of the day, green salad, or mini hamburger. Then you're done with the starters, and then you can choose for the main course. You can choose the famous hamburger or nothing. So when you're here, you've chosen the soup of the day. You can now choose for the famous hamburger or nothing. When you chose the green salad, you can now choose for the famous hamburger, or you can choose nothing. And when you're here, you can choose famous hamburger or nothing. Alright. So as you can see, if you only have starters and main course, there are now 6 possibilities. You can choose a soup of the day and a famous hamburger, or this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 possibilities there are to eat there. But you don't only have the starters and the main course, you also have a dessert. So we have to extend this, and you'll see why it's horrible now, because it takes up a lot of space and it's really messy. And well, I used this space, which was all I can use, and I will still have well, room too short, I think. Okay, well, you choose soup of the day and famous hamburger. So now you can choose apple pie, or you can choose ice cream, or you can choose frozen hamburger. And here you can choose apple pie, ice cream, or frozen hamburger. And here you can choose apple pie, ice cream, or frozen hamburger. Apple pie, ice cream, frozen hamburger. I'm not even gonna say it anymore. I'm just gonna write it down. I'm sick and tired of ice cream and frozen hamburger. So, these are all the possibilities. As you can see, this is one combination. It's green salad, nothing, and then apple pie. Yes. Alright, so if you want to know the total amount of combinations, what you do is you just add these. Well, these are 3, 6, 9, 12, and 15, 18. So there are 18 possibilities. Took a lot of work to figure it out, but we have 18. Alright, could be done a lot faster. So let's do it much faster. Well, first let's do the network now, and then afterwards do it much faster. So first I'm gonna wipe this out. Horrible thing. Tree diagram. Please look at it again, and then you know how it's done. I'm gonna wipe it out. And then the network. Okay, the network is basically the same, only then much smarter. We start here with the network, and then we're going to choose for the starters, we're going to choose for the soup of the day. So just like a tree diagram, I'm going to make a line, but I'm not going to end at 3 different points now. Because when you're in a restaurant, you're still going to sit at the same tables, and then you have to move to different tables. So there are 3 possibilities, and all 3 of them will end at the same point. Only this represents soup of the day, this represents green salad, and this represents mini hamburger. And then here we have 2 possibilities, and this is the famous hamburger, and this is nothing. Yes. And then 3 possibilities again, like this. This is the apple pie, this is the ice cream, and this is the frozen hamburger. So as you can see, this is well, much better. I like it a lot more. And well, you can see other things. But now, how do you see the number of possibilities? With the tree diagram, we can just count them. And here, well, yeah, if you count them, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, that's not correct. That's just the number of dishes they serve. So what do you have to do? Here you have 3 possibilities. 3. My marker's a bit empty. 3. Here you have 2 possibilities, and here you have 3 possibilities. So what if we just multiply this and we multiply this? We already know what has to be the answer. We just see it with the tree diagram. It has to be 18. So 18 is the number of combinations. So let's see if this gives 18. Otherwise, I've done something wrong. So 3 times 2 is 6. Times 3 is 18. All right. So there are 18 combinations. As you can see, you could also just say, oh well, these are 3. Oh, these are 2 possibilities, and these are you can choose of 3 different desserts, and then do 3 times 2 times 3, and then you have 18. So there's no need to actually well make this. Only some questions require you to make a network, and that's why you have to know this. So and this is also handy for like this. So if the first question of an exercise would be make a network, then well this is your network. Now let's say there is another question. And it's about a person, and that person is called Peter. We have Peter, and Peter's gonna eat here. Only there's a slight problem. Peter doesn't like hamburgers. He doesn't want to eat a hamburger. So, well, some possibilities, well, you cannot choose. So we made a network, and now we're just going to edit the network to Peter's likings. So we want to know how many possibilities Peter has to eat here. So no hamburgers for Peter. So if you look at this here, well, you can choose this. And you can choose this, because no mini hamburger. Here, well, that's too bad for Peter. He doesn't get a main course. Poor Peter. And then here we have apple pie and ice cream. So we have 2 possibilities, 1 possibility, and 2 possibilities. So the number of combinations there are to Peter's liking are, well, 4. So there are 4 different things Peter can order there. You can, well, you can see what they are. Soup of the day, and then apple pie, soup of the day, ice cream, green salad, apple pie, and green salad, ice cream. So thank you very much. This was my explanation about tree diagram and the network.